Yeah, we're not in the club, but we're right next to it. Me and my crew, we are country club adjacent. Country club adjacent. Country club adjacent, baby. Country club adjacent. Country club adjacent, baby.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, with another episode of Country Club Adjacent. I am sitting across from Mart, the newfound stardom dartsman himself. Next to him, we have Griffin, the moose knuckle Pippin, and I.
That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. The moose knuckle Pippin. And I just realized he always has his jacket over that. And I know he's just sitting at home, like watching the YouTube video, being like, God damn it, everyone's looking at my moose knuckle. No one's looking at your moose knuckle, bro.
And I am Jake handing Caitlyn Jenner 20K in cash. Adams.
Yeah,
so we are back with another episode of course, Country Club Adjacent. What a week. What a week.
I like when Jake's eyes start to get teared up. I don't know exactly what it means, but I love it. I love the headspace he's in. He's just like, where's this going? He's driving the car. He's like, I don't know where we're going. We going to Vegas? We going to Phoenix?
So let's get a couple grounds crew things out of the way. We are going to be at South by Southwest this next week, March 10th and 11th. We are doing some stand-up comedy at the Friday Beers Doing Things party on Saturday. The day before that Friday, we are actually being judges on the Roast Battle show. And that's going to be at the Vulcan Gas Room. And then Sunday, we are just hanging out with Eric Anders Ling. So I'm excited that I actually can't make it. Because I'm bummed. I'm getting a little bit of surgery done there. Slip.
What surgery are we getting?
What surgery are you getting done?
There's this surgery where you feel like more confident sitting in the middle of a dinner table.
Oh, you're getting trans surgery? You're transitioning?
Yeah.
You're transitioning from a Jewish boy into a nice goyish boy?
Yes. That is the goal.
Wow. A Puritan, some would say. A Gentile.
Yeah, what you're doing is inherently anti-Semitic.
Well, I would say religiously anti-Semitic.
I would say a rite of passage within the religion.
Well, you got a big rite of passage on the fucking front of your face. I'll tell you that much. That nose is a passageway of rites. And I mean, so many rites have passed through that nose. Let me tell you.
This is going into my notebook of reasons why this is getting done.
Your nose book is what
your nose book
should be called.
Get them all out now. You got one more week of it.
Get them out now. Get them out now.
You know.
Are you going to save it?
Look at Griff reposition himself to shit on my face.
Oh, yeah. Open that moose knuckle up, Griff. Open that moose knuckle body language up.
What do you got for me? Bring it on.
I've already said all the nose jokes. But I'm very interested. It's just a different person. Like you're the middle of your face is your nose, and that's so much of your personality and what we know you as. So for you to just lop that off, I don't know if I'm mentally prepared for you to get this nose job.
Did you or did you not know the term lop before this morning?
I've heard lop. You know, I think of Monty Python when I hear lop.
Okay.
It is going to be jarring to, like, when you see him, you're probably going to get lightheaded. I remember my buddy.
Uncomfortable.
My buddy had,
No, let's talk about how my surgery is going to affect you guys.
Well, it is going to affect us a lot.
100% it is.
I'm worried that, like, your leadership is going to, you know what I mean? Like, you have this North Star, like, leading, it's the fucking, the bow of the ship leading us through, the deep seas. And I'm worried, like, the ship.
It's a bow of the ship.
Or the fucking starboard.
You do have a bow of the ship on your fucking face. That is,
like the mermaid.
Just a literal,
the mermaid sticking out of the fucking ship.
A ship's bow.
Yeah.
On your cheek, it should have the name of the boat on the side of your fucking cheek, dude.
It's on the stern.
Oh my God. I
see
see Leonardo DiCaprio holding Kate Winslet on the front of your face, bro.
No, that actually is the iceberg that sunk the
No,
Titanic.
I definitely think the bow of your ship definitely is steering
In
us
30
into the
years
iceberg.
of
That's
those
not the
jokes?
bad. What is it fucking called?
No, the bow. You're right.
Yeah,
No,
the bow.
Okay.
In 30 years, I will give you this credit. That's probably top tier, top 3 nose jokes I've heard. Nobody's called it the bow of my ship before.
Yeah.
That is wildly accurate.
Oh, it is like it's one of those ones that they have in Game of Thrones, like the warships that like stick out, you know, and I just want to tear someone up. Like,
Yeah, no, I am jousting with people when I look them in the eye.
You could LARP with your nose, but I'm just like, again, like this thing has steered you through life, and it's been there, your
Wade
whole
Wade you.
Wade
you through
your
life.
whole life. It's just been like, all right, let's go do this. Like, let's go out there and take the day on. Now it's going to be like,
But imagine the amount of confidence that I've had to have up to this point with this North Star.
yeah,
So
No, the amount of confidence that you have is wildly uncomfortable. So, like the amount of confidence that you have in your position with your personality, with just like everything about you is like extremely off-putting. So to have not a ship's bow on the front of your face, it makes me nervous. It makes me a little nervous. I'm extremely excited for like what's to come afterwards.
I'm excited to be able to stay more in the pocket.
Because I definitely feel like, yeah, because without that nose, like it's going to be easier for you to stay in one place and not tip over.
But like in any situation, like even like hitting a golf shot in a crowd, I'm like, okay, well, this is the angle that kind of sucks for me.
Yeah, and also like I'm starting to think that your overconfidence stems from insecurity. So I'm excited for you to like, stay in the pocket, sit back a little more. Like, hey, my face isn't that fucked up anymore. I can chill. I don't have to overperform.
Yeah, that's exactly what could happen, because he's running around being like, I got this fucking nose. I need to show everybody I'm cool.
Yeah.
Then he's like, no, I don't have to prove anything anymore. I'm just a guy.
I got Mischief's Astro big red boots on my fucking face. Like I could chill.
Yeah.
Now
Maybe
I don't have him. I don't have him on there anymore.
Yeah. What do you predict will happen? I mean, you're probably thinking I'll be more confident. What do you predict will happen after the rhinoplasty?
I think I'm just going to feel better in a lot of situations in my life and feel a bit more comfortable with myself.
You gonna come out of the closet? You finally gonna finally gonna be more confident, huh? I'm a confident bitch. Yes, I'm Jake Adams, and I'm fresh off my rhinoplasty, and I'm ready to swing. Yeah, you like that?
Certainly a possibility.
Yeah, Jack Adams, bro. Just Jack.
Dude.
Just Jack.
Jack. Do you think now, do you still, I mean, you've lived your whole life with this nose, you get used to it. Do you still, in
Well,
situations?
there was moments growing up where my face caught up with it, but then it just sprinted past.
Yeah.
Face caught up. Was there a point earlier in your life where it was just more of a protrusion?
It went...
I don't know why that was a word that came to mind, but
Dude, protrusion, solid pull there,
yeah,
Griff.
that slapped a little bit.
That slapped hard, dog. Protrusion.
when you were younger, did you have even more of a prominent proboscis that you do now?
Damn, inside the Jactor studio, dude.
The actor studio.
There were certainly moments. It went through waves, right? Of, high school, I think it died down a little bit. Like,
Does your nose cut through waves? Like, is it water dynamic, by the way?
Oh, I
Sorry
can't-
to cut you
That's
off
how
there.
he steered the ship us this far.
Yeah, it definitely goes through
Yeah,
waves.
we might this ship
Physically.
might sink.
well, I couldn't swim in the open ocean of Cape Cod for a while because of the movie Jaws.
Yeah, well, you
I
can't.
couldn't swim on my back.
You can't swim on your back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
because
true.
people had a lot of fear because of that movie.
Yeah.
shark!
The
It's a
fawn,
Jew shark!
the fawns actually jumped over you on water skis, and that's what jumping the shark comes from. Is jumping the jark.
Jumping the jar.
Yeah.
Jumping.
I will say I'm looking forward to driving.
It's going to be easier for you to look
driving.
forward. You're not going to have
No,
something
having
in.
somebody in the passenger seat while I drive.
Hey,
That's certainly a tough angle.
Is this still even up to this day? Are you still very self-conscious and comfortable from sitting next to somebody?
No, I mean, there's like
You should be.
Oh man.
there's moments when I see myself on camera that I'm like, oh man. And then obviously the comments don't help.
Yeah.
Reassuring.
Oh, you read those?
Do you read nose comments?
Yeah, you read those, huh?
It's tough to avoid. But,
Yeah,
It's like,
dude, I'm picturing like, remember like AIM chat rooms when like they would like put like the parentheses drawings, and it would be like it would be like 50 messages, but it would be like a drawing of someone just
Yeah.
and I'm just picturing Jake like reading comments, and it's just like being a giant macro drawing of a nose, and he'd be like, I mean, that has to be about me, right? So like, do you I was gonna say something.
okay, well, it's okay. We can wrap this up. I
No,
feel
we're
like
trying
we've
to figure
gotten
out
all
like
the
what we
jokes.
predict
Your
is gonna
nose is
happen.
gonna be wrapped up pretty soon here, so let's. I want to stay on it,
Dude, we're trying to stay in the pocket.
I'm
like
trying to
you said.
stay in the pocket. No, your family has nose jobs, correct?
Oh, big time. Yeah, sister,
All of
mom,
them.
uncle. As far as I know,
So
sister,
they
mom,
all
uncle.
looked God in the eye and said,
No, I'm not. I'm not. This is we're returning this.
"Yeah, yeah,
I'm getting an exchange.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm certainly the latest in my family, age-wise, to get it done. It's usually like you turn 16 as a Jewish girl, and you get that done.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think my sister got it done in her early mid-20s.
Damn.
So I'm 30. So yeah, that's I'm in a later game.
Yeah.
But it's now I'm excited that I'm able to do it for myself. Right? Like it's obviously
This
not
is
a cheap
inspiring.
procedure.
Yeah.
And it's something that like when I was doing stand-up comedy, I'm like, okay, well,
So you doing
kinda
Tesla and nose job, or you picking nose over the Tesla?
I went apartment nose job.
You an apartment nose job?
Yeah, just
'Cause
overall
I was
investing in
gonna say,
myself comfortability.
If you did Tesla nose job apartment, I was
That's too
going
much.
to have to ask for the books. Like if you went like Tesla nose job new apartment, I was gonna have to be like, hey man, we gotta call a meeting because like what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah,
'Cause you
where's
guys are
this coming
you guys
from?
are literally wearing your money. There is a scene in Goodfellas where they do the Lufthansa heist, and then what's his face walks in and he's got the pink Cadillac and the fur coat, and then I was gonna be Robert De Niro being like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, or no, I'm not Robert De Niro. I'm fucking the dude with the wig being like, hey man, I helped build this fucking heist. Where the fuck is my cut?
Yeah, I mean, I've been saving for a pretty long time now, and I've had other jobs besides CCA. Not now. It's
Oh,
mostly just
trust
CCA.
me. You don't need to tell me about your other jobs. I know all about your other jobs.
Yeah, and I was living in a very cheap place for the past year and a half, so saving a lot on
Oh,
rent.
trust me.
Yeah.
I know about your scam Section 8 home.
So now, I'm investing in my place now that I'm living is I feel such a shift.
Nice.
Waking up every day there. And I think that I think a big part of the reason why I wanted a Tesla is because like I had a shit house, shit face. And so, something to tell people that, I'm doing okay. But, now I don't need
The
to
Tesla
show that.
was a nose job.
Yeah.
Without the nose job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a protection around my face.
Yeah, get a Kia.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with my Subaru. My Subaru's a great car.
Yeah, it is a great car. It's going to be jarring though. Like I was gonna say.
Will I keep the Tesla charger in our office?
Yeah, so that's the thing is like there's a Tesla charger in our office. Like this man just is reselling Tesla chargers.
This guy's trying to flex while he's not even here.
Yeah,
that's what that
crazy,
is,
bro.
He can flex while he's out of the office.
My buddy got my buddy had what's that jaw like when you have the Gomer pile jaw when your jaw goes like this, you get the bubble gum. He had this growing up, and we used to call him Gomer. And then he got the surgery, so it fixed his jaw to normal, and it was like he looked like a completely different person.
Do you look good?
Yeah, he looks great. But when I saw him, dude, I got lightheaded. Like
Yeah.
it's a very surreal.
Well, I can't live my life compared, or like thinking of how you're gonna get lightheaded if you see me.
I think you should.
It's gonna be weird.
No. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it because I'm gonna get lightheaded. I'm saying I'm just like preparing myself mentally to be lightheaded around you.
Yeah.
You're gonna give me butterflies, Jake. You can give me butterflies, dog.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I'm putting a lot of trust in this doctor. He's proven to be knows exactly what he's doing.
He knows. He knows
So-
exactly.
Are you doing social media content for them now? for the doctor's office? Because it seems like you need another job. Also, are you tagging them in the story? Like, how are you not finessing this nose job? Because
He's getting the Caitlyn Jenner rate.
wow. Because I'll say this. Any dentists out there in the Los Angeles area that are looking to be promoted and want to hook me up with a nice set of fucking veneers, bro, get ready for some hardcore country club adjacent story posts, because I will definitely parlay that into a brand new set of chompers. And I'm talking Steve-O teeth, bro. I'm talking like you're gonna look at me
Don't
and
do
it's
that. Don't do Steve-O teeth.
Just a stack of chiclets.
just a stack of chiclets. You're gonna look at me and be like, God damn, that boy got a mouth. That's what I want. So like, you get your pretty nose, and I want my big fucking teeth, bro.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I also won't be paying 20 grand. I will be shouting you out on our stories. But any cosmetic dentists that are listening to this, we can just make March our Get Pretty month, and then like, you know, I can do teeth surgery. You can do nose surgery. I was gonna say something
gonna
for
say
Griff,
liposuction.
but I'm not gonna go with that.
No.
Ouch. So I'll
I said it before. I said it for you. Liposuction.
no, I was gonna say breast reduction, but
Yeah, there you go.
I was gonna say moose knuckle hiding surgery.
Penis
What would
enlargement.
Stotts do if Stotts was gonna have surgery? What would
Griff just needs to invest in a jock strap, just to wear every.
Yeah, like a Wonder Bra, but for his fucking
A
protrusion.
moose bra.
For his protrusion.
Yeah.
What would Stotts have if Stotts was having surgery? What do you think he would have?
I don't know, but Griff needs like antler covers.
He needs a muzzle. He needs a muzzle on his cock. It's like, hide that fucking thing, dude.
Yeah.
All the fat pushes it out. That's what it is.
Yeah. Should we take a break and pay some of our green fees?
Sure.
Was
Why
that
not early
15 minutes or was that 30 minutes?
on? That was probably
Like a 15 minutes.
10, 15.
That's
Alex,
fine.
is that 15 minutes? 16. Fuck! Dude.
Oh.
I mean,
God damn, that
the
felt like
juice
an
guy.
hour.
You're not the break guy. You're not the closer. You're the juice guy.
I know. You're right. All right. I'll lane back.
Yeah.
Well, steer the ship, nose.
Okay. Well, we went last night to this new. It's not new. It's been around for 3 years. I have never heard of it until very recently. This place called Wired Golf Club, little private 3-bay indoor golf simulator place. They got pictures of Bill Murray in there. Just a great vibe. And we played in their league night, Monday night, $20 buy-in. I think you have to be a member, but they fortunately just invited us to come and play. So 3 different teams of 4 scramble tournament. We all played Bay Hill. Such a fun night.
Really?
I will say
Only 3 bays though?
3 bays. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just 12 people?
Yeah.
Yeah. But great. I mean, like for that, it was so fun.
So 4 on 4 on 4.
Yeah. So you can see everybody score the whole time. And it was so fun. Griff was full Griff. Full Griff mode.
Like he's on the course, like he's trying to win a backpack.
No, not.
Oh.
His team did win, but not.
Oh, you guys weren't on the same team?
No, we
No.
were separate teams. But there was 2 scenarios which I
Needle.
will describe.
Needle mode.
No, not needle mode.
What fucking mode was he in?
So
Troughing? Was there a buffet
no,
there?
no trough.
Well,
no
Craft
trough.
services?
Food was involved.
Just kind of full. Yeah, it was a food scenario, but like just kind of like not really thinking of his surroundings. That type of Griff mode. That being said, still he was in a great place. But the first thing that happened, he just had this like photo on his phone that he, it was of a girl's. She should have been wearing clothing, but she was not. I don't know if it was sent to him. I don't know who got it. I don't want to get.
It was in a text message.
It was in a text message. I'm not going to get into the specifics of who it was. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. But he just had the picture on his phone, just out, just like it was in his hand. I don't know. If
I was reading a text message.
right. He read the text message, but then like the picture was still out. He didn't put it away. Like if I get that photo, I'm like, oh, okay. And then like, you want not like going to share it publicly. He just had the photo out. I don't know if he knew that it was still out, but it was just on his phone. And I was next to him and I'm like, what are you doing here? And he was like, he did that thing where he didn't like comment on the scenario. And I was like, okay, I guess that's like, is that the personality that you're trying to show publicly, where you're just like this dude with like tits out on your phone?
I'm just absent-minded and also don't care.
Yeah, well,
But I think this is my take.
Okay, 'cause I have a take.
That he lingered consciously, trying to let me know that has a girl of interest. That's kind of what the vibe I got.
Oh, that's the vibe you got.
And then I was like, I brought it up to him.
Oh, this was like a nudie photo?
Yes.
Oh, you got sent a nudie.
Yeah.
Oh, so
And then
you were flexing a little bit?
No.
I think that
No.
Okay. If that's what you're saying, then that's what you're saying. But I got the vibe of like he's trying to show me this photo, and it was lingering, and then I brought it up, and he was like, "That's not the case." So maybe you were just absent-minded in the.
Yeah.
But like, or is that just part of your personality where you're like, I'm showing other dudes' tits at a golf event because this is what we do in golf?
You've known me long enough. Do I seem like that guy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Do I?
I like to relate with people. You're a very sociable guy, and
True.
so you can bend your personality to kind of fit whatever it
Social
needs to be.
chameleon.
Yeah, you're a social chameleon. Like we're all covert narcissists a little bit. To where like
Like how my face is a chameleon. You do that social.
it's a motherfucking iguana, my guy. That
Well, it's going to be.
I don't know if you've ever seen an iguana's tail. That boy poking out, dog. You got a motherfucking Komodo dragon, bro. Your face looks like Australia's landscape, dude.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
It's
Yeah.
a Jew-tipped Australian monitor.
So like, I think you could be like I think you could be that guy. I don't think like you're that guy, but I think you can be that guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a fair take.
You'd be like, damn, look at her over there, you know, like even though you're gay. You'd be like, dude, look at that chick. But deep down, you're like, I wish there were cardboards. But to fit in, you can be like, dude, I love boobs, you know?
So, cut to about an hour later. We were the last team finished, or still playing on the course, and it was coming down to like.
And
we had
Griff
to, like-
already finished with that photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like we had to like hole out the last shot. Like we weren't going to win.
And
but
Griff,
somehow.
never mind.
Oh, no, say it.
So
Griff hasn't holed out in a while, but
No, yeah.
So everybody started to crowd around our bay, and Griff comes over with
Very
open-
consciously.
an open pack of sardines. He
Psychological warfare.
just opens up in front of everybody while I'm trying to hit like the game-winning putt.
Yeah. It's-
right?
it's a back
And I
off.
just
It's
like
a needle.
I stop and I'm like, what is that smell? And I look up and Griff's just eating sardines. He like
Right next to him.
and I'm like, okay, well, I'm never making this putt now. And then he finishes up. There's just like sardine residue on the table, and it still smells in the room. And I go, like, what'd you do with the sardines? He goes, dude, I threw them out. And then there's a trash can.
Well, I ate all of them.
There's a trash can 3 feet right below everybody, just open with sardines in it. And Griff's like, what? I threw them
No,
out.
I
You mean-
ate all the
and-
sardines.
but there's still smell
Yeah,
just
there's
the
still
same.
smell.
And I'm like, Griff, you threw it into this open plastic bag in the room of everybody. It still smells of sardines in here. So
Jake
just like,
needed this clutch shot, and I was like, I'm going to crack out some sardines right next to him.
so just a
and that shit
wild,
worked.
when I say like Griff was going full Griff of just the not fully conscious of how he's showing up in a maybe it's all intentional.
bull in
but
a
like,
China shop.
Bull in
kinda.
a China shop.
Yeah.
Griff is a little bully. A little bully and
But like
bull in a China shoppy.
we do need that, like, you know, just fully just be yourself person. I don't never want you to not be that guy.
What he's saying is he doesn't ever want you to not be that guy, but he also doesn't like you. is like really
Well,
what
like,
the-
nobody
that.
else.
It's really
nobody
what the
else.
core of
News.
it is like he doesn't particularly enjoy being around you,
But he enjoys.
but he does need you.
For content purposes,
That's exactly.
fantastic.
You just transcribed that perfectly. That's literally what he said. Didn't realize.
that's not.
But he doesn't realize he
Griff-
just said that.
Yeah.
Griff is the sweetest guy of all time.
Yeah, no,
It's
we all
good intent.
thoroughly enjoy being around you, but sometimes we have plates in our hands and you tend to knock them out.
But I've never seen the move of an open sardine play in a public
That's
setting,
a-
especially at a club that it's your first time going. It's your first time at this club.
Well, I'll say this. Where the fuck did you pull out sardines from, dude?
Trader Joe's.
Oh my God, you brought sardines?
Brought sardines.
That is fucking ridiculous, bro. I'm on Jake's side now.
Well, you should be. You should be on Jake's
I
side.
thought you just pulled out sardines from like the snack bar or something.
No.
Bro,
No, I brought him in from my car.
who the fuck brings sardines to a golf tournament, bro? Who the fuck brings sardines
In general,
anywhere?
anywhere. But
So I'm not saying, like, I invited Griff to tag along to this club, and he brings
Flex.
sardines.
Yeah.
Sardines.
I'm that guy. You can't bring me anywhere.
That is kind of crazy, bro. If I brought you to a place and you busted out sardines, I'm all for being yourself. And like, I don't want to judge. I don't want to be like, man, what is he doing if I brought him there? Because then it's like my ego coming into play. Like, dude, like, just worry about yourself. Like, no one's thinking of you to him.
Right.
But also, if I bring you to a place and you bring sardines, I'm never bringing you to a place again. like 100%, the number one thing that you shouldn't bring if I bring you is sardines.
That or
bro.
boiled eggs.
No. Bring a hard-boiled egg. That's fine. You got to get a little protein. Bring a drink. Bring weed. Bring fucking heroin, bro. Do not bring sardines, dude. If I brought you to a place and then all of a sudden I turn around and you have a tin of sardines, like you're Garfield, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Keep
Grifffield.
in mind,
He's
this was
Grifffield.
intentional. Right before he had to hit a clutch shot to try to catch up to us.
No.
It's right when I did
Bullshit.
it.
Don't fucking bring intentional. Why the fuck
You're
were
saying-
the sardines?
Psychological warfare.
You were not shopping in Trader Joe's.
No.
that's a good
No,
outfit.
I didn't buy them for that reason, but I knew Jake had a clutch shot, and I thought, oh, I got the
That's
sardines
not
in
what
the
I'm
car.
fucking talking about. I'm talking about you brought sardines into the venue because Jake had a clutch shot?
Yes.
No.
I
no.
ate
That's
them
a
for that
great
reason.
cop out. Griff,
No.
Griff.
That's a cop out. That's a Griff cop out if I've ever seen
I
one.
want you to honestly
Griff,
tell us both
Griff.
that is the reason that
Griff,
you were
I want
eating
you to take
sardines
a
in that
second.
moment. Because you didn't even realize how good of warfare it was until I stopped my shot, took out my
Yes,
phone,
yes.
and filmed the moment.
Yes.
So
I
I would like you to lop this excuse, okay?
Lop this excuse.
Griff, I want you to take a second and I want you to breathe. I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to ground yourself. I want you to check in with yourself.
Because this is like a fish breathe
And I
air
want
type
you-
moment.
Swear to God, brought those in for psychological warfare.
I don't
'cause
think you're
knew
that religious, so that doesn't mean that much.
I knew it was going to fuck with you.
Okay.
Because I'm aware sardines are ridiculous. And I shouldn't bring those in.
You know how
That's a
funny you
foul
are?
ball.
As you're wearing
You
an
know what?
Amelia Earnhardt hat,
Amelia Earnhardt.
Looking at you in that hat, telling me how
it is
you
a
know sardines
fire
are
hat.
ridiculous.
Dude, it's a
not-
fire hat.
It's not helping
Doesn't
the
help.
case.
It doesn't help.
With that hat, it looks like you fished for the sardines yourself.
Maybe I did. Maybe I packaged them myself.
But just like me bringing you to a party and then looking and then all of a sudden you're eating sardines, bro, I'm just like, dude, I'll never bring you to another place again, dude.
That's fair.
But-
you probably shouldn't.
Solid back off.
This genuine psychological warfare.
make the putt?
I brought them out at that exact time. I was starving the entire night. I could have eaten them any other time, and I chose that exact moment.
Yeah, but
That's
Tell
why-
me 100%. 100%.
100%.
You could have ate the sardines at any moment.
Any moment. And I brought them out
Why
that
the
moment.
fuck are you eating the sardines at any moment?
Because I'm reading an audiobook right now and called Genius Foods. And he's talking about sardines
so
with
they
olive oil.
weren't a back off choice. You did not go into Trader Joe's
No,
saying
I didn't
these would
say
be
that.
great for a back off.
I didn't say I bought them for the back off, but I had them in the car and I was like,
And you
I
had
can
them in the
use
car
them.
and you said you could have ate them at any moment. So you were fucking thinking about eating the sardines.
What I'm saying is, if
and I
didn't-
chose that moment to
if
eat them.
I didn't have, and one, that putt was not like crazy make or break. Like at that point, we were already out. But like, I'm willing to say you would have brought those sardines in, regardless of what our position was in the tournament, to eat them during that time.
I was going to wait till after to eat them, but I knew like you needed to make some shots.
So you
And I
ran out
bought
to the car?
short-
So you ran out to the car?
Yep. Wouldn't say I ran, but yeah. Walked out in the rain to get those sardines just so I could do that to Jake. And mission accomplished because he hit a bad putt after.
Did you?
I mean, I had no chance. Like one putting on there is
He had
so
no
hard.
chance.
But yeah, I mean, come on. Like he's just leaning over eating sardines.
Mission accomplished.
That is a...
One time he did hit me with a ricochet back off because we're playing Bay
Oh,
Hill.
that was funny.
And I, like on our screen, you could only see water.
There's
It
water
was
in every hole.
A 200-yard carry, only water. And Griff on Griff's screen, where there was like water 280 yards up on the left, and he was like, "Hey, does this water come into play?" He was talking about himself. Like, I looked up
On my
screen,
hole.
I just topped it right in the water.
On into the ricochet back
Oh,
off.
shit.
Yeah, you got me.
The timing was just
Because if you looked
perfect.
at my screen, it was like the ocean.
Yeah.
Oh, was that the one where you're right next to the water in
This
the
is
rough?
Monday
was on-
nights? This is Monday nights?
Monday nights, dude. It was
Were
great.
you in the
we
rough?
gotta go.
You would love it. There's like two old dudes who play. One guy who calls himself the Iceman.
Oh,
and he just
Alan.
nails
Fucking
putts, dude. He's
Alan's
like
great,
70.
dude.
I was playing
Sick.
with Money Man Mitch or Money Man Mike, who's a professor at LMU,
Ooh.
and just is like a 66-year-old dude who just gets after it. You know?
There were
He's
some
like,
cool
this, he
dudes
looked
there.
at me in the eyes. He goes, "This is my only time off."
That's great. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
everyone really enjoyed that. There's a dude from UT. We were talking college trash. Just
Bro, we got to do a Monday night, or we got to do a league night for CCA, bro.
We got to, bro.
We're a CCA league.
My guy Casey Wire, who owns Wired Golf Club, we're
he's a
wired in
cool
right now.
dude.
Bro, CCA league. How cool would that be? A CCA league in Los Angeles.
Yep.
It's like bowling league. So
Yeah.
you get your matches scheduled, and then you figure out like a time to play the match.
Yeah.
2-on-2.
Yeah, we have like 50 people at the beginning of the season. It gets narrowed down.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, same thing at Wired. Yeah,
Playoffs. Damn, dog. Hey, be on the lookout for that, bro. That sounds fucking cool as
yeah.
shit.
I
dog.
will be eating sardines,
Yeah.
walking around.
Dude,
Yeah.
This place is 10 minutes from my new house. Like,
That's cool,
Fucking
bro.
great.
Congrats on the new spot too, bro.
Yeah, Jake's got high ceilings now.
Really? You got your
Will that change your personality?
Well, he's not gonna be able to fit that nose in there anymore. So,
okay, that was
Jake, you walk in like this.
I can finally look up in my face.
Jake's gonna like stand next to people just now. After he's just gonna stand next to people and just like, "What's up, dude?"
What's up, dog?
He's gonna just do on
You
purpose.
checking out this profile?
Yeah,
Checking out this
Oh.
profile?
he'll do
I
back.
cannot wait till cart cam, baby. I'm just gonna have somebody sit next to me and film.
Yeah.
I'm just
Just
gonna lean
yeah.
in.
zoom in on that new nose.
Yeah. Yeah. See, like, cause my
You know,
profile's
like
fucked.
rappers wear like chains on
Uh-huh.
their like neck. I'm just wearing my money on my face.
You should get a nose piercing to draw attention to it.
Oh, that could be fun.
That could be kind of sick.
Yeah.
Do like a Alex,
Star of David?
Do like the Alex
Yeah.
Star of David though.
Oh, just a Star of David gold.
Damn.
piercing,
You
bro.
should
Dude.
really come in with a nose piercing.
Yeah.
That'd be sick as fuck,
Yeah.
bro.
What's up, dude?
That would
Same thing
be
as Liv, yeah.
I would be a play, bro. That would be kind of a play.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about dyeing my hair. That's my nose piercing, or that's my nose.
What color?
I guess my veneers on my nose job, but yeah. What color? I don't know, bro. Like blonde, pink. I don't fucking know. Something.
Ooh.
You
Spicy.
said color your hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I didn't
Wow.
hear like a yeah.
Oh wow.
Let's dive into that
Dude.
fucking look.
Wow.
Dive into that look,
Jake,
big dog.
Jake does not approve.
Now listen, I'm not one to judge anybody.
That's like a dad. That was just like a dad going, "Oh, you're gonna dye your hair, son?"
no. It was like a stepdad knowing he has to be supportive.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He's like,
Like,
God damn it, I'm not gonna get any pussy from fucking Janine.
Janine. Or are we going to the Janine convention?
Well, let's take a break. Pay some of these green fees.
This episode is brought to you by, as always, Lag Shot. If you're not lagging, you're not flagging. The only way I choose to warm up before a round of golf, before a range session, before a simulator match, I'm using the Lag Shot.
You just take a trip down to Tempo Town. And here's the thing. It's a special elite club. Not every golfer's in, but we're going to give you the code to get in the front gate of Tempo Town. And once you're in there, you're just like, wow, okay, this place is amazing.
Yeah,
Why was
Temple Town is a phenomenal place to be in, and the only ticket to get in there is by using the Lag Shot. I'm talking Tempo Town, and then, quite honestly, after using it, you can take a little ride to Tempo City.
Tempo City. And the weather's always nice there.
The weather is always nice.
It's
there.
amazing.
Guys.
And if you're more of like a short game person, take a trip to Tempo Villa, and because they have the
Yeah.
wedge available as
Ooh.
well.
And I call it Tempo Via.
Yeah.
Italiano.
Turks and Tempos.
Turks and Tempos is one of my favorite vacation spots.
That's when you use all three clubs, the wedge, the driver, and the iron. You go to Turks and Tempos. Guys, lag it to flag it.
Use promo code CCA.
Yep. That's the code to get into Tempo. Just type that in on a little keypad.
Yeah, buy the thing, then hit us up, tag us in a picture, be like, I'm going to Tempo Town.
Yep.
We'll meet you there.
Also, announcement: we will be in Dallas March 17th and 18th for the DFW Golf Show.
DFW Golf Show.
We are doing live back-offs that Friday
live
on the floor,
back-offs.
hanging out.
On
and
the floor.
Saturday, we are doing a live podcast.
Live podcast.
So we're gonna
Again, I will not be able to make that trip because I need time to recover. But
because
the rest
Jake
of the
will be
girls will
mouth
be
breathing.
there.
Yes.
It's gonna be
Jake will
fun.
be like this.
It's going to be fun on stage with the back-offs because basically it's a hole one challenge. So we're going to do being back-offs, and if you miss the green, you donate money to charity. If you hit the green, you get tickets to Rangers game. And if you get a home one, then, that's to be decided, but you might win a car.
Ooh.
Whoa.
You're not
Get a
winning
Kia
my
Niro.
Kia, I'll tell you that much. Fucking bitches. But yeah, come on out. Say what's up. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I may try to do a stand-up show somewhere out there too. So
Oh, they got Arlington Improv.
Well, you have one night.
one night,
Friday night.
one night only, Friday night.
Mart Smalls, you could see him.
Come see Mart Smalls.
I'm excited to start playing some golf again. Weather's about to turn.
It's been bad here, dude.
The weather
It was snowing in Venice the other day. And here, and this part of the city, it was snowing.
Bro, I haven't seen the sun in like fucking 3 months, dude. I
You haven't
spent a
been going
month in
out?
Europe, came back. It's shit
Oh, yeah,
out here.
weather's shit there.
I was in the Bay all weekend, and it was torrentially downpouring the whole time.
Was it tough for you to go back to theaters from arenas?
It was a little weird. It's like you
Whatever.
want to be 12,000 people, but 3,000 will do, I guess.
How many people were at this show?
Theaters, so like 700 for the one in Fresno. Like I think 12 to 15 in San Jose. I don't know. There
Were
was a
you
lot.
disgusted?
No, it was okay. No, big shouts out to Chris Stefano, bro. If he's coming to a city near you, go see him because he's a fucking killer.
He's great.
He's great. We had a fucking great hang.
I saw him on a clip with Bert, and they were both crying, talking about
Yeah, they're kids.
sacrificing,
Yeah.
not seeing your kids growing up to be on the road. Like, what do you do there?
And I'll say like they're both on different mindsets of that. I think like Bert's on like a really wanting to chase the path of greatness and legend status. And Stefano's more on the line of like, hey man, what I'm doing works. I don't want to be on the road 24/7.
Right.
He expressed to me that like he really wants to see his kids grow up, and like they're a lot younger than Bert's kids,
I respect that.
and they're a lot, and he's just like kind of the mindset of like, dude, I just want to make a good check and spend time with my kids. So
Have both worlds, yeah.
yeah, he wants like both worlds.
When you're in Bert's shoes, though, it's like you have a chance to have legend status, which is extremely rare. So it's kind of like, I get it. You got to take that opportunity.
And I would definitely like doing the shows with Bert. I would definitely put him up in legend status. Like seeing the crowd, seeing the way he performs, seeing the way he interacts with fans, how he treats his social media, the way he posts content. Like, there's no one that does it like him.
He's so busy. It
There's
seems like he must be so
there's
busy
no
all
one
the
on
time.
earth that works as hard as him, and also like treats his fan base like him, and gives it on stage like he does. Like, he's a phenomenal comic, bro.
And dude, we got to get you in the machine too. Because
Yeah, we're trying, bro. I gotta take some acting classes, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, Bert's like gonna be a movie star.
dude, this machine could be like the next. What's the Christmas movie that everybody says it's not really a Christmas movie?
Oh, Die Hard.
Die Hard, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like it looks really good.
Yeah.
It looks very funny. And he is just getting movie offers left and right. I mean, him and Tom have a movie they're gonna be doing pretty soon here.
2 bears, 1 cup.
It's called Fat Astronauts, but like, but Tom's gonna have to gain weight now.
Oh,
He's
no.
been on Ozempic and steroids, so he's
Yeah.
gotta have to like gain weight.
Ozempic
funny.
and steroids.
Yeah, Ozempic is like the new
That's a
hot.
peptide
Yeah, it's a new hot like
for not eating.
yeah.
What are the downsides? I haven't
Of
thought about it.
Ozempic is like
Yeah.
if you get off of it, you just like balloon back up. Yeah, but I don't think there's been much like studies on the downsides of Ozempic.
I've been thinking about it.
You're doing pretty good, bro. You look good. You don't need it.
No,
Just keep be back on your bullshit.
Just need a breast reduction.
Keep eating sardines publicly, dude.
But it was funny, like, you know, we're going through Fresno. You guys have obviously been through Fresno. For you, those of you who don't know,
Gross.
Fresno's gross. It's a town that's built on shit. Great people, but the town not so much. So we go to we do the show in Fresno. Fresno's great crowd. They're great people out there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we drive to San Jose the next day. We took 2 separate cars. I had my car. They had a rental. And so I meet him in San Jose. We drove through like Stockton and Modesto. And we get to the hotel in San Jose, and they're just wide-eyed. And I'm like, what the fuck is their deal? And they're like, dude, did you take the way we did? I was like, yeah. He's like, it was gorgeous, bro. I was like, what? We drove through Stockton. This is how stoked they were to see California, was they thought Stockton and Modesto looked like Tuscany in Italy. And I was like, you guys got to get out more, bro. Like, this is not.
There's some vineyard areas you go through, but Stockton's like, that's where the Diaz brothers are from. They don't fuck around in Stockton.
No, they
like,
don't.
There's some tough motherfuckers coming out of there.
Not at all.
No, but like go up the coast. You know,
it was not. It was pretty funny, but the shows were great. San Jose was great. Fresno was great. Sacramento was fun.
What do you think was this shift? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just got excited. There was, I remember maybe it was a year ago. You know, you were grinding, and you were like, man, I'm fucking over this. I'm not getting gigs. I'm just doing shitty shows. Like, this isn't, you were in this kind of mindset of like, this isn't working out. And then there was a tipping point. What do you think that was? And like, how does
I still think I'm like not at the tipping point, but just like continuously like working hard at it, like not shying away from like just doing spots. And I think, you know, positive mind state.
It is.
Jake helped me out a lot. Like, I remember like talking to him a year ago, and him being like, yo, dog, a year from now, you're going to be selling out these shows, this and that. And I was like, you think? He's like, yeah, I absolutely think so. And now I'm not selling out shows quite yet, but we're getting up there.
You've made massive.
Yeah.
So you think it was just a shift in mindset from, this is fucked.
No,
I think everything. I think it was our pod. I think it was the Don't Tell set that I filmed.
That did a lot.
Very well. Hooking up with my manager, shout out Alex over at Levity, that, you know, he's put me in a lot of positions to let me shine. I think releasing that set that I did on YouTube helped.
no, dude, you have a YouTube video with over 1 million views on Don't Tell.
Yeah.
You opened for Chappelle. You've traveled the world with Burt Kreischer. You've gained like 50,000 followers on your just personal brand account. So yeah, I mean, I'd say like you're in the position that I thought you could be.
Yeah. And I think us, you know, having you guys as like a good support group, and then also we're staying busy. So my mind state isn't like this depressed, like nothing's going to happen. Even when stand up wasn't busy, we were busy. Mm-hmm. So in turn, that mindset of like, all right, just keep working, you know?
You need to, you're like me, you need to stay busy, because when you're not busy, you're with your own thoughts too much.
Like, I don't have a set tonight, like, or like a show like tonight or tomorrow, and I'm like, fuck.
No.
Then you have Twitch, right? And
yeah.
so when you go back to Twitch, it doesn't feel like a job or anything, because it's like you get to do it so much less than during COVID.
You don't even need it. So now you're going to excel in that even more.
Yeah, like keeping my mind, like before I moved to LA, it was a lot of like only stand up. Mm-hmm. So if I didn't have stand up, I felt like I wasn't doing anything.
Horribly
now
depressed.
I have all these avenues and every avenue that I do is content, is a production that I'm trying to do. Like when I'm playing video games, I'm streaming, you know, and I want to talk to everybody. When I'm golfing, I'm trying to film content. You know, when I'm doing comedy, it's it's like,
right.
So
you don't feel like they have to bleed into each other.
And I'm just hoping that all of it, like, once one thing pops off, it's just like everything's in a circle, right? So like,
Snowball effect.
Once the stand-up pops up, that's going to help the podcast, and it's going to help the stream. If the stream pops up, it's going to help the shows and the podcast.
You were in the Bay Area doing stand-up for, what, did you say 8 years?
Yeah, about 10 years.
And 10 years. And you wanted to move here for a long time.
Yeah.
And what, were you're scared? Like you weren't ready? Or
Yeah,
what was the holdup for 10 years?
I think you guys know, like, when you do something in a small town, everything, like, I have a day job and it's not real. But when you come down to LA, it's real.
It's scary in a way.
So, like, moving to LA is like, yeah, you're really,
This is it.
this is kind of it. And I'm really trying to go for it, which is like a shooting your shot of like a sink or swim. And like, if it doesn't work out, I'll just kill myself. It's fine, bro. Like, it's not.
But when you put yourself in a position where if this doesn't work, like, that's game over. It's like a video game where it's like you don't just get to restart. It's fucking game over.
Yeah.
So you put yourself in a position where there's no plan B. This has to work.
Yeah.
And it forces it to work. I mean, I moved out here, like, I completely did it all wrong when I moved out here. So I think you waited and that all worked out.
Yeah,
timing-wise.
I waited to enough because, like, at the end of the day, my whole MO is like comedy chops, right? So I waited enough to know that I waited long enough to know where like I was funny on stage, and then. But yeah, putting yourself in a position of sink or swim is really everything. I remember my buddy told me years ago, like, dude, just quit your day job, you'll figure it out. And I'm like, no fucking shot. But then when I actually don't have a job, moved down here during the pandemic, nothing to do, we figured it the fuck out, bro.
Yep.
We figured it out, and we're gonna continue to figure it out.
That's what people don't get is the scariest part. I think is succeeding as a comic or an entertainer in general. And people say this out loud all the time. They're like, hey, give yourself a plan B, or parents tell you that. And it's like, I think that's the worst thing you could do. You have to put yourself in a position where there's no plan B. You can't fail. And it's fucking scary. But when you do that, like, you're gonna figure out how to swim. But when people have this mindset of it's okay if I fail, and I'm like, that's bad. That's my philosophy.
No, it's okay if you fail. It's okay if you fail. But you need to be trying. Like, if you're failing while not giving it all, like, that's not a good fail. But if you're giving it in your all and you fail, I'm okay with that.
Well, at the end of the day, when you're older, you go, I tried, or I gave it everything.
Yeah, because you don't want to look back 5 years ago, 5 years, 10 years from now and be like, I should have done this, I should have done that. Which is like, when I was growing up, was like, trying to become a professional skateboarder, but like, that was my thing, right? And I still look back and be like, man, I wish I did it this way.
I wish I'd have given it all. Or
yeah, and because I didn't, So with comedy, it was like, I'm either going to give it my all and fail, or I'm just not gonna do it,
right?
But like, look at Alex, bro. Shout out Alex, our producer. Motherfucker had like job to job to job, and then finally he was just like, fuck this, bro, and he quit his job and he just started focusing more on content. I saw it. I saw the videos that he was putting out, and then it was like, this job that he's got with us now, like, wouldn't have really worked if he was fucking working shifts 4 nights a week. He would be like, oh, I gotta figure this out. But no, he quit his job, full sent it, and now we're paying him $45,000 a month.
Yeah. Not a bad living.
No,
Not a bad living.
He quit his job at TGI Fridays.
Dude,
just
Alex has made more money off this podcast in the last 2 months than I have in the last 4 months, because my checks keep bouncing. Dude, like, dude, I go, hey,
Bert's checks. Yeah.
Hey, are we gonna get paid for some of the stuff we do? He's like, dude, we already sent you the money. And I was like, no.
I didn't get it.
And Jake's like, no, we did. And then we go look, and like, every dollar that has been sent to me in the last 6 months has bounced back.
Yeah. And I was like,
the wrong
damn, who
account
sent
number?
us this amount of money? This
Yeah.
is not, I don't know what sponsor this was. But we
Wow,
have it.
guys, we're actually doing pretty well.
Yeah,
We have a nice.
Yeah. Turns out, to pay me would have put us in the fucking red. So I'm taking a layaway payment.
Well, that money's in Chile.
Yeah, that money's in Chile. So
That was in our rental car in Chile.
nah. Shouts out to Alex though. We're stoked to have him, bro. We're
He's the
stoked.
fucking best.
He's been so if you see any of those good photos or chopped up edits for reels and shit, that's him, brother. That's Lift God.
Yes, sir. Well, that's about all the time a podcast should be. We got to write some jokes for Caitlyn Jenner. And
Oh yeah, we're filming with Caitlyn Jenner on Thursday, guys. Get ready for some fun Instagram comments.
Oh boy,
dude, we just got to almost turn comments off.
No, fuck no. You don't. No, you keep the comments on because we're gonna fucking champion this broad.
Yeah.
And people are gonna fall in love with her just the way that we did. She's great. She's
Yeah, I think
awesome.
there's gonna be the bunch of these angry, like fucking alt-right dudes going in the comments, but there's gonna be a good amount of them. They're like, you know what? You need to showcase someone like that to realize like they're no different than you, and she's fucking awesome.
Yes.
And she's a she. And, you know, it's like, you know what?
Yeah, she killed someone with her car. So what, dude?
Ricky Gervais
I
joke
just
was
bapped
great.
my new car on the freeway
Yeah.
using self-driving assist. Shit happens, bro. You know?
I think a lot of people that are going to be like, oh, fuck that trans person, they're going to see her and be like, she's fucking awesome. You know what? I changed my mind about trans people. And I think that'll be a cool thing in the video.
That's a big
It's a big goal.
It's a big goal.
It's a big goal.
But if we change
Pretty
one mind,
loppy
it's
goal.
worth it.
One mind.
Yeah.
One person's like, you know what? Never mind.
Yeah.
Caitlyn Jenner's fucking awesome. Whatever I thought before, I don't think that
Snowball
anymore.
effect, baby. Guys, I am doing 3 shows so far at the San Diego Mic Drop Comedy Club at the end of March 31st, April 1st. Please come on out. Tickets at micdrop.com or marksmalls.com. March 31st, April 1st. And come see me. Come hang out with me. I'm bad at DMs, but I do respond to every comment on my live stream. Twitch.tv/marksmallslive.
Bye.
Bye.
Come fucking catch these hands,
Yep.
bro.